I remember On the Ball.
Yeah, you remember this.
I think
Oh,
it was
man, this
paired
game.
with Contra.
Yes, it
And
was
so
Contra that time.
The top-down spinning the whole world around thing was actually
A theme.
Appropriate.
There's another ball game that people absolutely need to play. Does anyone of you here know Balls
Oh
3D?
god. Wait, I
Balls
thought you were gonna
3D.
say Adventure Ball.
No, thank you. No balls necessary.
Balls 3D is the absolute best fighting game. It's gonna be at EVO next year. Well, not yet, but
You
I'm gonna
can't
make
compete
it be at
with
EVO next year. You don't know Balls 3D? It's basically guys made up of balls throwing balls at other people in a fighting game. It's absolutely great.
Lost a lot of time.
Hey, so I gotta go ahead and duck out, but
Alright.
thank you
Alright.
for having me. If anyone is there, like they've talked about it already, but SGL is seriously a lot of fun. So if this looked like fun to you, definitely consider, giving it a shot because it's a good time.
Yep, thank you very
Thanks for
much
joining us today,
for
Blakey.
coming on and
Yep.
Good to have you here
Talk
as
to you guys
always.
later.
enlightening
Thanks,
us
Lucky.
on the nature of Goof and
Of the Goof.
Spark.
Alright, see you
So
later.
that was Blecky. Is it just Blecky? Twitch.tv/ No, it's Blexors.
It's
or
Blexors, isn't it?
something.
Yeah.
Is it a Z-O-R-Z?
I believe so.
You can follow Blecky. Maybe one day you'll see some Sparkster or some Goof troop. If I recall, hitting those minus time things actually becomes a problem when you're playing it for the first time.
Yes, it
You don't
does.
really know what you're doing.
Oh, yeah.
You'll actually just lose.
Well, I think even people who play this game don't know what they're doing most of the time.
Oops. Go away, go away, go away.
I love these level
Funny that
names.
you say that because not too long ago, back in September, we had a submission to TSSB for On the Ball, and that run was absolutely amazing.
It looks like a game that could be done really quickly if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, watching that run was absolutely ridiculous. It's the ridiculous spins he did that are like you have to be so precise with just the very slight movements sometimes because your ball is falling so quickly and you're going through these really small gaps, like zigzagging back and forth. It's so hard to get good at this game.
Mhm. Yeah, and there's multiple spinning speeds, right? Because if I remember correctly, there's 3 ways to turn to rotate the screen.
Was it 3? I thought it was 2. I don't remember.
I think you can use. I think there's 2 buttons, or plus the shoulder buttons,
You
and
can
combine them,
jolt
right?
it too. I didn't know that.
I think you
You
can
press
pause
up
it
or
as
down,
well.
it like shakes the screen briefly, as kind of like you do with a pinball machine.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, tilt.
it's got a little bit of that.
Pinball machines, aka the true stars of HDQ.
Mhm. Wow, nuts.
Ooh, no offense to Omnigamer, but I'm looking at this YouTube video of the record.
It's got a ways to go.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it
It's a shame.
was pretty ridiculous.
Oh man, I was expecting a world record caliber run right off the bat. 5 minutes into it.
Of course. No, I froze that. So I can beat Expert 2. Expert 3 is a problem.
Oh, what is even happening? The ball's going up. I guess he was hitting like speed arrows that were.
The weirdest thing about this game is if you get game over, there's like a 1 in 10 chance that you don't get a game over and can just keep on playing.
Also,
That's awesome.
Wow, that's weird.
So if you were a test or something or had save state or something, you could just always get this 1 in 10 chance and just never die.
Like if you had a task
would
that
be
was
cheating.
dying a bunch, though.
It would be
Well, I
like
don't
a
know.
casual playthrough on
Right, a
emulator.
casual task could do it.
Like, oh crap, I screwed it up. Let's
So
just
to be fair,
save that state.
Oh,
some of the
point
levels
eight.
are really hard, so you might go like, oh, I just want to beat this game, but it's so hard. You might as well just use save states or something.
I see.
What? I don't want a lucky chance. Okay, fine.
Lucky chance. That seems like something that ruins your speedrun.
Yeah.
Shouldn't
Bring out
have
the
picked up so many coins in the negative zone.
I didn't hit that time. I see what they did here. Fine, we'll just make a really frickin' long stage, and good luck.
Oh, I like these little directional zones. Look at that.
Unfortunate. Dang.
-2 seconds. So when you hit those, is it those X-shaped things in the boxes that remove time from your timer?
Yep.
That's
all
what
of
that
those.
is. Ah,
Who was that pretty lady? She's like the goddess of
She-
the ball.
the sphere goddess.
Now I really want to know the story behind Spark.
The plot of this game.
Isn't that the same one as from Evo, Search for Eden? Didn't that
No.
also have like a lady
Should-
like that? I don't know.
Looks so it did have a lady like that, but as a different picture. But you're right, there was the whatever the Mother Earth lady is in that.
Mother Gaia.
Sure, maybe.
Maybe this is her sister. Lady of Balls. I don't know.
It's the ball lady.
She was teased when they were growing up all the time.
A new record. I don't believe that. Okay. Now to do it all at once.
Oh wow, we have another player now. Maybe. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, top tier wordplay from the chat. It's Balutina.
Oh,
Follow Tina. Oh my. 38.5 on the clock. Does the speedrun of this game just go for actual real time or try to maximize the in-game time?
Probably real time, but I mean, you could do
Well, I
a
mean, they
regular
both
time
do different
attack.
Problems.
Right. Well, I'm just yeah, time attack versus real time attack, but I think in general, time attack is kind of gone out of style.
I don't think in-game time would be much fun because there's like walls with like a little tile in it that gives like +3 and you have to go really fast down the wall and hit that tile. And if you miss it, you can just like reset or something.
Now I think I'm getting it. I didn't get any lucky time. Why not?
Maybe it only gives it to you if your time's low. It's a modern game design. The good guys have to be penalized. And you have to give free stuff to the bad guys.
Of course.
Ah, the Mario Party logic.
Mario Kart logic?
Nintendo logic in general, I guess.
Yes.
Alright, that's better.
Get in there. All right. There we go. I have no idea what time that actually turned out to be, but I think I did pretty okay. Okay, I think I have to get going, guys. But thanks for having me on. It was a
Cool, yeah.
blast.
Thanks for being on.
And,
Thanks for coming.
yeah, we'll see you next week.
Alright, see you then.
Bye.
So I actually should have pointed out before the show officially ended that we're not going to have an SGL next week. Next week I'm not going to be around on a Saturday. So I didn't schedule anybody, but we will be back the following Saturday for sure. Also, if anyone's interested in doing a Thursday night episode, anybody who can't do Saturdays for whatever reason, I've got a couple other people who are in that same situation. I'm trying to put a Thursday episode together, so let me know about that. We might be able to make up for our missing SGL by doing it on a Thursday. Oh yeah, Jaden, you can jump in the call. We've got you in the group here.
I'm gonna hop out of the call as well. And,
Right. See you later, Art.
I'm also gonna leave for now. Bye, guys.
Okay, it'll be just me.
I'm here too.
Oh, you're still here. Wait, I thought you said you were leaving. That
No,
must have been someone
that was
else.
someone else.
Okay. I mean, who's talking? Who is this?
Oh. So we have Jadian and you meant
me.
There's another player. You're playing. Okay.
No, it's not me. I'm not playing. It's just JD right now. And we'll just speculate about what he's thinking.
Riveting entertainment.
Right. Well, that's the wrong one. What's that? Hello? Nope. Nope.
I hear the white noise.
Yeah, that's me, sorry.
Yeah. I remember actually.
I
It's not
recognize
that
that white noise.
I'm having some issues with my joystick because I hit the, Can you hear me?
Yes.
Issues with the joystick. You hit something.
Yeah, my R button is never unpressing.
Oh, that's bad for this game, isn't it? Isn't it L and R to rotate the
Yeah,
stage?
it rotates the
Well,
screen.
I use my L and R buttons for the, splits.
Oh, there you go.
Ah,
Start.
But can't you use other buttons to rotate as well?
probably.
I'm pretty sure
Considering
that...
those are the only things you do.
Yeah, I thought that there was like 3 different ways to rotate your dude in this. Okay, I'm gonna load this
D-pad,
game up now.
shoulder, and
I use the
Y and A or something.
I use the PlayStation 3 controller and I use the right trigger for splitting and restarting the run. And for some reason, the button doesn't want to unpress.
That's not what I wanted to do.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm talking to myself.
Mikey in the chat confirms it is face buttons, D-pad, and shoulder buttons all to turn.
Right, that's what it was. 3 different ways to do it. Alright, I'm setting up so I can play this as well. I'm coming in.
Look out!
I'm coming in, guys.
wow. I don't know how this happened. I guess I'm gonna plug it up. Wow, that's kind of not good.
What?
I use Joy Decay to bind it so that I can use the left and right trigger buttons for restarting the run and splitting. I've unplugged my controller and it says the right trigger is still pressed.
Guess you're playing on keyboard.
Yeah, I guess I'm doing my splits with keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what times did people manage to get?
For this, I'll look it up in a second, but I don't know.
I had that
offhand.
open. Omnigamer didn't actually use splits, so if you really want to know, you'll have to check the tape. Oh, this can't be right. It's saying like 34 seconds.
Yeah. That's what it says on the website?
Yeah.
Okay. That might have been one that I was missing the times for. And so I just put the placeholders times. There was one episode where I didn't have the times, I just had the order that people finished.
I am seeing a couple. I mean, some of these times look real, but then there are other ones that don't.
The order of the people is correct, even if the times are wrong. There was something where I didn't have the times for some of them, but a few of them I still had the actual runs for, so I just went back and timed the runs that I had. I can't remember which ones, but that must be one of them.
It's been a while since the last time I played this game, so I've got like no memory of the well, I guess my controller's working fine now. I've got barely any memory of how the actual stages go, other than the test run I did just a minute ago.
I always like when we get games like these on the show, because it tests an entirely different skill set than most other games. I don't know what Speedball is, but it has awesome music.
Oh, goodness. Here, just a second. How many splits did I say to use for this?
3.
All
Just
right.
3 stages, so.
Right, that makes sense. Hey, there we go.
Ooh, the game has SNES mouse support.
Oh wow, that must be fun. So yeah, it looks like you can turn faster if you use, more than one turning method at the same time.
I couldn't remember whether or not that was true, but.
It looks like they do stack.
Nice.
It looks like you
I'm not
can
sure I
get
can
this
actually manage that.
on the DS.
The DS.
And PC and PS2 and PSP and iPhone and Zune.
Covering all the bases. There, I submitted time for you to beat.
All right.
There's a concept page on Giant Bomb for games in which you directly control a spherical object.
What about games where you control the world and not the object directly?
Well, I mean,
Where you control gravity?
I mean, you're getting into relativity there, and you're blowing my mind.
It's with this game and Labyrinth, basically.
Yeah. So there's Super Monkey Ball, Katamari, a couple of weird games I don't recognize. Metroid, when you turn into the Morphball.
You're controlling a spherical object, okay.
Something called Vertigo on the Wii. Marble Saga.
I hope Marble Madness is on there, right?
Yeah, that's probably near the bottom because it's by release date. Labyrinth, Smash Brothers Brawl. I wonder if that's just Samus again.
You could argue
Switch
Kirby
ball.
or
Where do you even go in this room? Oh, it's this way.
Gumboy, Crazy Adventures. PC 2006.
Crazy Adventures of Gumboy.
Yeah, there's Marble Blast. Kirby Canvas Curse. Lots of Super Monkey Ball. Something just called Mojo with an exclamation mark. Can you master 100 levels of block-breaking marble action? That's literally all the information attached to that game.
It's not really a game so
Sounds
much as a
good.
question.
Kirby Tilt and Tumble. Roll away. Oh, Glover. But wait, it said specifically that it has to.
Yeah,
the
directly.
character must not control the, or impede the. Well, I guess it doesn't impede it, but yeah, I don't know.
You control the
Kirby's
glove or
Dream
you control the
Course.
ball. That's
You control the glove,
that's what I thought.
but when the glove is pushing the ball, you're basically controlling the ball.
I mean, if they're counting Samus's morph ball, I guess that can
Yeah,
count
yeah.
too, right?
It doesn't have to be 100% ball control.
It doesn't have to actually fit the premise of the category or anything.
There's on the ball.
Thank goodness. Does-
Cloud Kingdoms.
What about Smart Ball? Is that in there?
Incredible Shrinking Sphere for the, what is that? Amiga AST. What is that even? Is the Atari? No, Atari ST. Okay.
I see.
There's Marble Madness. Airball. I'm not seeing smart. No, there's no smart ball here, but let's
Super
see if
Monkey
it's-
Ball, you said, right?
Yeah, lots of Super Monkey Ball games.
I disagree with this idea though about you said the category is things where you control it directly,
Yeah.
and you don't in this game or in Super Monkey Ball. I would buy Marble Madness, obviously, but this, not really. You're controlling gravity, and gravity controls the ball.
So by the transitive property,
Oh,
you
sure.
control the ball.
Okay. So then directly means nothing.
Mickey made a valuable note that holding the B button makes you drop faster and can make you jump.
Valuable note.
You know, reminders that are in the tips.
Well, there are 18 different concepts attached to Smart Ball, but the ball, the play ball one is not. The witch concept, wall jump, transformations, sticking, shape-shifting, royalty, magic, Konami code, I guess that works in Smart Ball.
Really?
Flattening, fan translation, damsel in distress, countdown timer, collectibles, spelling out words. That's awesome that that has its own concept.
Spelling out words?
Yeah, like, you know...
Like spelling Nintendo and RC Pro-Am?
Yeah. No, well, yeah, I guess that works, but it's more like the coins in Super Mario World. I guess those are blocks, but they spell out like arigato when you get to the end of the
Oh,
star
that you are
sequence.
super player?
Yeah. Climbing, anthropomorphism, alteration, and 2D. I want to see all the games with collectibles that spell out words.
Wow, I'm terrible at this game. This is amazing.
Only 24 results. Why are there so many Tony Hawk games on this list? Oh, because you collect the letter skate. Okay.
Yeah, Skate. That's true, the Skate.
Donkey Kong Country Returns when you collect Kong. Gianna Sisters.
What about Bubble Wobble?
Word Pirate. Abuse. I don't know what that is.
Abuse was a
Rayman.
game by Bungie where you use the D-pad to move your guy and the mouse controls where you're shooting. It's a platformer. Pretty fun. I don't know what you spell on that though.
Oh, it was published by Bungie. It was developed by Crack.com.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that looks cool actually.
That's a fun game, yeah.
Cool Spot, Smart Ball, Super Mario Land,
What do you
Bubble
collect in Super Mario Land?
Is there one of the scrolling levels with
Maybe.
the blocks that
Oh, yeah,
spells
could be
out
it.
something? Bart versus the Space Mutants.
Really? Oh yeah, I guess so. I wonder what you're spelling in that.
Sadly, it doesn't list like why those concepts are attached to that game.
You have to play it to find out.
Yep.
Oh my god, I'm terrible at this. I keep hitting the wrong direction on my D-pad.
I can't manage to hold two directions at once and still understand what I'm doing.
Yep, I was trying to use both D-pad and the L and R's, and I can't. I'll keep like counteracting my movement. D-pad
I'm
seems
trying
to
to
move
do it
the
now while
fastest,
holding B as well.
Yeah, I think they go different speeds. I think D-pad is the fastest one, and L and R is the slowest. Nice. Oh, I always do that, dang it.
Oh, that was slow overall.
Smashing the double row blocks, I'm having some trouble with that.
Jumping is part of that.
Yeah, but you bounce up so high. I'm trying to do that
You
efficiently.
break the block that's next to the wall.
Oh, I see. Oh, I'm gonna die. Get in there. Get in there. Oh, so bad.
I've not had any problems with dying so far, except for the first time.
Well, I bumped this spot where I bumped into a bunch of those time-losing things.
I felt bad looking back and seeing that I didn't have any recordings of my first SGL race. I didn't record it when I was streaming it. Still got the files that I submitted, but I don't have the actual stream itself.
Yeah, I don't think we did either. We lost it. There's a couple things that disappeared when the VOD system switched over. We tried to highlight as much stuff as we could, but didn't all make it. Also, sometimes things just disappear, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, that was what I noticed happened with that first episode I was on.
Yeah.
I checked back like a week later, and even the recording from past streaming or past broadcast was gone.
Right. Well, a lot of stuff back in like late 2013 when Twitch switched over to the HLS from RTMP, and a bunch of things changed. A lot of stuff was lost then. We also had a bunch of TSSV episodes with missing chunks that appeared around that time. Oh, where's out that stupid thing again? Oh, the screen. I think I probably will eventually get sick if I keep playing this.
Hasn't been bothering me at all.
Well, we'll see. I'm gonna stick with it and see what happens. Mostly I'll just get sick with my own playing. So bad. There we go.
I'm having a hard time improving myself.
I can't seem to string together 2 good levels in a row. That's my problem. I'll get a great level and I'll follow it with like 2 stinky ones or something.
I started holding B and trying to hold 2 buttons for the fast turning, and that just makes things exponentially harder.
I'm still at the point where I sometimes will forget which direction turns the screen which way. So I think I'm quite a ways from optimizing it like what you're doing.
Which buttons are you using?
I'm just using the D-pad.
Oh. I didn't have that problem when I was just using the D-pad, so...
Get in there.
This seems like something that'd be fun to practice for a week on.
Yeah, I probably would. I'm sure I would get much, much better after maybe a couple hours of playing, I think something would probably click that hasn't happened yet.
God knows there's enough levels in the game to use for goals. Mikey was saying there's 100?
Wait, 100 levels in this?
Yeah.
What?
Like you beat it and then it gives you a password for more. The speedrun is about an hour long.
Wow, really? Wow.
Yeah,
and
an
he
hour
must be
of-
super
of
fast too.
Intense fucking
Yeah, it's be intense.
spinning.
Because I bet, you know, the guy's doing it 3 times as fast as I'm able to beat any of these levels, and it's still taking him an hour.
Maybe only like twice as fast.
Well, I don't know. I'm pretty bad. Have you seen me? But yeah, with the fast speed and with the like using multiple buttons to turn, I could see how you could really optimize the heck out of this.
It's the turns that I find most impressive when I was watching the speedrun. Just the hairpin turns, he'll just keep the ball in the middle the whole way.
Mm-hmm.
Very graceful.
Oh, good section.
Is the stream looking fine to you guys? Or okay?
Yeah, it
It
looks
was
good.
frozen for me for a moment.
Hitbox is a little weird sometimes.
Yep, sometimes. I haven't had too much trouble with it today, fortunately.
I've been having such trouble with Twitch. It's been like 2 days and I have not been able to connect once. Like even if I just do like twitch.tv, enter, and it's just a white screen. Sometimes I get a black screen with the Twitch logo and then it doesn't do anything. It's pretty bizarre. Wow, Jadian, I saw that. That was awesome. That left and right.
I'm glad it actually worked. I feel like I'm not improving that split at all, though. I can't really tell, though.
Oh, did someone queue up Sonic Spinball music? Yes.
Very appropriate.
I have an odd fondness for that game.
Frogness.
Frogness. Yeah, that's very odd, actually.
Ah. Yeah, that was worse.
Oh, I hate level 2.
I wonder, though, if we used this game again for SGL and then one of the players just got horribly motion sick. That would suck.
Yes, that would suck. Yeah, I could definitely see it being possible. Like this game and sort of a mohawk and headphone jack kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like I could definitely feel a little bit. I'm pretty motion sickness sensitive, but I'm doing all right. But I'm sort
not
of
very sensitive, but I'm... Maybe it's
You
because I've
feeling a
got
bit?
you and Jadian, and then you and Jadian again in the other corner. But yeah, I feel it a little bit.
Yeah, I was playing Descent a little bit a while back, and I had to make the screen really tiny because if I made it full screen, it would just be like instant vomit. Which is weird because I used to play it all the time as a kid. I played that, for hours and hours, and I didn't have a problem. It just must be something new, or maybe it's just because I'm out of the habit of playing 3D-ish games.
Maybe it's just age. Just something about
Really,
it.
that'll happen over time. That's what people have to look forward to.
Yep.
It's weird because I'll also get it. If I'm watching a first-person shooter game, I don't generally have a problem if there's a foreground object, like if he's holding a gun prominently. But then if I watch Mirror's Edge, which is just nothing but a camera moving,
Yeah.
you don't see anything in the front, like motion sick. Just having that one little object to hold on to apparently is all it takes.
Micah was just saying the same thing in the
Oh, it was? Okay.
channel chat. That the game's not too bad while you're playing it because you're focused on the ball.
Focus on the ball, right. Yeah, that's probably what it is. I am looking at the ball. I'm on the ball.
Shame I'm not on the wall.
That's bad.
My scores aren't really improving that much.
No, I haven't been able to... I'm hitting the wall here in the 213.
Which I'd like to point out is 17 seconds further from Jadian's wall.
And I'm beating my split 2 time too, which makes it worse.
Is there a task for this game?
I don't know, but I would love to see it after having played this. This is... I can't imagine what the optimal strategies for this would look like.
No. There's Smart Ball, Ultraman Ball, Super Dodge Ball, Dragon Ball. No on the ball.
There's a game called Ultraman Ball.
Yeah, on the Game Boy. It's Ultraman Ball.
Okay.
It's like a chibi Ultraman. And why is it called ball? Is it like a pinball? Yeah, he rolls into a ball.
Oh, I see.
And it's a lot like Kirby actually, in the way it looks. I like the description text too. Ultraman Ball is a platform game featuring the famous Japanese television character Ultraman. However, the game has little to nothing to do with Ultraman, as oddly enough his power in this game is to transform into a ball and bounce around a lot.
Where did I say to split exactly? Or to stop the split? Like when the screen starts to spin?
When it says completed.
Oh, it just
Okay.
says completed, okay.
Oh my god. I'm watching the YouTube run.
This is a
and one of
real-time
the-
run?
Yeah,
Okay.
by Garbanzo guy. And one of the stages has a background of one of those Moai heads. There's Easter Island,
Right.
right? And because the background doesn't change when you rotate, he's like rotating with the ball, and it was freaking me out a little bit. I don't know. It was like you couldn't get away from him.
His eyes follow you.
Love to see a task that never touches a wall.
It might be faster in some cases to get some bounce off of the wall, I don't know. There we go. I didn't get trolled by that stop-go thing. I swear all the time I'm losing is from breaking through these double blocks. I need to see the proper way to do that.
It looks like later on there are arrows that change gravity.
There are
Looks
some
fun.
in level 2 or 3 here.
Oh. But like wow, they're like they can go in diagonals and all kinds of shit.
Oops. Uh-oh, get back.
Well, that was kind of cool. At one point, he crashes into a row of blocks and then spins it 180 degrees and jumps up into the blocks to continue smashing through them.
Oh, nice. Playing on sun level gravity would definitely be interesting. There, I improved a little bit. I'm still losing time on the third stage, but not quite so bad.
Still room for further improvement. Aw, fees.
I split early. But yeah, I missed that. I always do this. I get in that last corridor and then I can't finish the job. That last room.
Because of the heart of the diamond.
That's what it is. Heart of the diamond.
I've been getting better at that, kind of.
I bet you'd start to improve a lot more if you like stopped kind of doing attempts and actually
Yeah,
drilled
actually
out
practice the levels,
certain crazy.
strats for these
Yeah.
things. Yeah, to be honest,
It's not
I
very
don't
fun.
even have the levels memorized, so, you know.
This is one of those things where I wonder if the level is spelling out something if you zoom all the way out.
Oh yeah. So is there a concept page on Giant Bomb for games where the background doesn't move? Where the background image stays the same?
Static background.
Static background?
I don't know if there is one, but that's what I would.
Yeah. I've seen other games like this. Oh, what was that game in the SDA Mystery Tournament? Oh, Ganbare Natsuki-san had the same thing.
Background boss, scan the background, pre-rendered backgrounds.
Background boss? Like the boss is the background?
I guess it's linked to 45 games. Like, you know
Whoa.
that Castlevania, you fight that golem that you break into small pieces and his sprite stretches and
Sure, yeah.
I think he's part of the background. And that's why when you hit him, like, the screen flash is weird.
Strange.
But it's more just like when you have, like, a big thing in the background and like, two fists are kind of come out into the foreground, and that's what you're attacking.
Hey, one that's not bad.
God of War, Dante's Inferno, the Scott Pilgrim game, Mario Party DS, Serious Sam 2, Metal Slug 5, I don't remember which one that is.
Metal Slug 5. Wow, I did not play that many games in the Metal Slug series. Wow. 5.
Castlevania Area of Sorrow, Yoshi's Island, Super Mario Advance 3.
I wonder if Yoshi's Island would be that boss where you get eaten.
Yeah, kinda. Super Mario Sunshine. Mega Man X5. Disney's Donald Duck Going Quackers. Xena Warrior Princess. Mischief Makers. Oh yeah, that red dragon thing. You grab his fists and you throw it into his face.
I wonder how many games... Alright, is there a concept page for games where you fight mirrors of yourself? Like
Doppelgangers?
Yeah, doppelganger of yourself. Dark Link kind of thing. I wonder... I mean, obviously there must be a category for that, but I just wonder how many games fall into it.
There's a clone page.
Clone version of you is fine.
But it seems to be more like genetic clone.
Oh, like games that involve clones.
Yeah, like
Okay.
like Metal Gear Solid was the first example. What if I go to Dark Link and then go to concepts?
And there you go.
Alternate costumes, alternate reality, duality, evil twin.
Go to
Fight
Super
yourself.
Fight Yourself, or that's sort of it. Super Dodgeball would have whatever Super Dodgeball has at the end, whatever you'd call that.
Makes me wonder why you don't have a fight against Little Mac and Punch Out.
Yeah.
I just realized this is a giant list of spoilers. Fight yourself, and it's like, I was like, oh, Persona 2. Wait, there's a thing where you fight yourself in Persona... Oh, I was gonna play that.
That's like the whole thing about Persona 4.
Well, now you don't need to play it. That was the whole thing.
I played Persona 4, I don't remember. I know Persona 3, in the extra chapter, there's a thing where you fight each other.
Well, I don't mean the main character, but I mean every time that you're unlocking someone's
Oh,
Persona.
yeah. I can't believe I didn't pick up on that. Yeah. That's literally the whole point. So you're overcoming you. Yeah, okay. Alright, we're getting into the really old games here. Mega Man, Zelda 2. Nope, no Super Dodgeball. You're gonna have to make an account and
add it.
start.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm losing time here. Oh well. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to beat this 154.
I'm not gonna be able to cut 2. No, I'm gonna get sub 2 minutes. That's for sure. Mark my
Are you
words.
sure you aren't being unrealistic with your expectations again?
Sub 2 minutes? No. Every time I say it's gonna be sub something, it always ends up being that.
Like when you're saying sub 3 for...
With your logic.
You were waiting for the rest of that argument, weren't you? Well,
wanting sub 3 for Sparkster.
No.
yeah.
Lucky and I both got 315 in our SGL race for it. After a week of practice.
Yeah, we originally thought it was 215.
Right.
So all the guys practicing were like, oh.
I'm terrible. Oh, but it's not so bad.
How is the concept of taking an item and throwing it at an enemy? We only have 153 games.
Is Rescue Rangers in there?
It better be.
Better be, or I'm making an account right now.
Nick Kids.
Yes.
It's probably in so few games that because nowadays you put items in your inventory before you throw them at enemies.
Mega Man, Mario 2,
Oh my god, this is terrible.
Dragon Crystal, Pit Fighter, Zelda, Mario Kart. Wait, this is already into the Super Nintendo. There's no.
I missed the good stuff. Wow.
No, there's no Mario.
There's no MC
Or
Kids?
no-
Jeez.
Nope, none of that.
What about Goof Troop?
Mickey Mania, XCOM, Donkey Kong. No, Mario Kart 64. We're getting into pretty late. I don't think Goof Troop came out before '99.
Didn't come up before 99?
Because it's chronological, so when I get to the N64 games, I know that Goof Troop is not going to be on the list.
Yeah, probably not.
Pretty much every Mario Kart game is on here. And Zelda.
Well, I'm not getting motion sickness, but I am starting to get a headache.
That's a sign of motion sickness, actually.
Just mild.
Yeah, headache and eye strain are part of motion sickness.
I used to have motion sickness a lot as a kid, just from car rides and such, but
Yeah.
eventually got over the vomiting.
Oh, that was terrible.
I just want one better time from this.
Presidential protagonist. Main characters in games who hold leadership positions for a nation, world, or planet.
Metal Wolf? Because I am the President of the United States.
Tropico 5.
Tell me Metal Wolf Chaos is on there, though.
It better be.
Yeah.
Ninja Time Pirate. I'm going backwards, so this is recent to the. So like Saints Row 4 is on there. Dynasty Warriors, probably every Dynasty Warriors is going to be on there.
Oh, that's true.
Lego the Movie. New Little King's Story. This game is literally called Be a King. Golden Empire. Crusader Kings, King Arthur. Nobunaga's Ambition. Wait, Call of Duty Black Ops? I don't think you ever play as the president in Call of Duty.
They might have a character skin of it.
Sam and Max, the Devil's Playhouse. I should play Sam and Max. Romance of the Three Kingdoms.
Sure.
Oh,
Destiny of an Emperor probably should be in there, too.
Sid Meier's Civilization. The Lion King Simba's Big Adventure.
That's true.
Technically a king.
It's in the name, man.
Metal Wolf Chaos is on the list.
Alright, everything's okay.
President Forever is a realistic simulation-focused turn-based political game. The game is geared toward the hardcore political fan. Whoever that is.
So it has to be at the national level, I guess? So like
or bigger, or like a world,
or bigger.
or a planet, yeah.
Planet. Okay, so not Mayor Hagar doesn't count, huh?
I guess not. And I guarantee you that would be in here if it was.
Just going on to stage 5.
Yeah, I'm
Giant
moving on too.
I noticed that I was asking. Maybe I should just do that and give up on improving.
Oh yeah, King's Quest.
King's Quest. Yeah, I guess so. What about a chess game where you actually play as the king? Like battle chess? You can play as the king in that.
That's true. It's not on the list.
What? That should be. Hello. He's the king.
And Queen. And Bishop. Disorientation Zone. A location that prevents the player from progressing until they follow a certain path or perform certain actions. Screenshot is the Lost Woods, so...
That's a... Okay, Lost Woods I guess I understand, but the definition sounds a little too broad. Isn't that everything? Any game with enforced sequencing?
A maze-like area that can only be successfully traversed if the player knows exactly how to proceed.
Alright, that sounds
The
right.
consequence for not knowing the solution is usually being placed back at the starting area, having endlessly travel in a series of similar looking locations. Concept is similar to that of a wraparound world. It's intended to make the player feel as if they are lost.
Go up, up, up the mountain ahead.
Yep. So there's lots of Zelda, Antechamber, that was a good game.
Oh yeah.
Freshly picked Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land on the Nintendo DS. I didn't know Tingle had his own game.
How could you not know about the best Zelda
Tingle's
character
Rosy
having his own
Rupee
game?
Land.
Best Zelda spin-off.
Average user rating of 3.67 stars. Someone wrote a 5-star review for this game.
Well, stage 5 was easy.
You won't hate Tingle after this game. Stars in his own off-the-wall adventure.
Alright, well this was fun, but I'm gonna have to call it an evening. and caught the stream, you're welcome to keep playing, obviously, but you'll be playing by
Been
yourself.
fun.
Yep, I guess I'll stop dropping random video game knowledge.
Just save some of it for next time, because
Yeah.
this is lots of good stuff in
there's
here.
there's a big site there. Lots of stuff.
Oh, you died on Battleship.
Yeah.
I just finished it.
I'll go ahead and link the speedrun one more time. And then I guess I'm out. That was
Have a good night, you guys.
Cool. So like I said, we will not be back next Saturday, but the Saturday after that we will have more SGL for you. I'm going to be away next Saturday. So, hopefully you guys can find something else to do.
with your Saturday nights.
Right. What else would you do with a Saturday evening? I mean, come on.
I don't know. I was having trouble with this, figuring out what I was going to do today.
Well, now you have On the Ball to play. You have only 195 more levels to do or something. Yeah. Alright.
Final trial.
I'll let you finish Final Trial and see what happens.
Or let it finish me.
Let it finish you. I want to see what's after the Final Trial. Don't let that fish eat your marble.
Oh, the background is moving, but it's also static, but it's moving.
We need to have a category for that too.
Wow, that was nicely done. Oh,
I wonder how close you were.
I was less than 5 seconds away.
oh, good fortune!
What? Look at that extend.
Boom!
Ah!
You were right there too. That's awesome. Here it
Any
comes.
moment now. There we go. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Look at that PC!
The CF30.
Wow. You're a skillful player.
Even the name enter screen is all Jesus.
It is.
Take that, Ike.
Mark is
Excellent.
better.
We were
That was fun.
victorious. We're going to end on a high note. Okay, everybody. Thanks for watching. See you next
Cheers.
time.
Have a good night.